Recently, various members of my family ridiculed me over my use of the Neti pot. So imagine their chagrin over all the buzz around this simple device just because Oprah talked about it on her show. So I thought I would share some of my experience with the Neti pot, a little bit of information about it, and do a video demonstration. I tend to suffer from sinus congestion fairly often, usually due to mild allergies or environmental conditions such as dust. I find that I'm able to get substantial relief by using my Neti pot, so much so that sometimes I get up in the middle of the night and rinse if I can't sleep due to congestion. I have a ceramic Neti pot that I'm sitting here holding in my hand. I suggest if you decide to get a Neti pot that you get an unbreakable one. You'll probably, if you travel a lot, find that you want to take it with you traveling, and using an unbreakable one for travel purposes is going to make that much less of a concern with regards to breakage in your bag. I like mine so much that I have one both at home and at the home of the people that I travel out of town most often to visit. The basic idea behind a Neti pot is to rinse your sinuses with a mild saline solution. There are several ways to get the right saline mix. I was using kosher salt, just regular old Morton's kosher salt, 1 teaspoon in 8 ounces of water. Not too long ago I found this Neti pot salt. It's pharmaceutical grade, the kosher salt's not, but this stuff wasn't that hard to find. I just hadn't been looking for it because I was pretty happy with the kosher salt. More recently I found these NeoMed Sinus Rinse pre-mixed packets. These things contain 2 types of salts to be mixed into 8 ounces of water. They're really convenient for traveling. They're pretty convenient for home use too because they take out the mixing. But after I got the hang of it, I was just eyeballing the teaspoon of salt into the 8 ounces of water. So really these are more about traveling. So I'll do a demonstration. I've pre-marked my Neti pot. We're 8 ounces in, so it makes it a little bit easier. It's lukewarm tap water. We're going to use one of these NeoMed packets for this one. I'm also going to use this little whisker. It's a little battery-powered whisker for like mixing up coffee and stuff. I use this because it makes the salt dissolve into solution more completely. Sometimes if I have a sinus infection, just a mild one, I'll put in 3 drops of echinacea tincture or 1 drop of grapefruit seed extract, and the little battery powered whisk makes those dissolve much better as well. However, don't put too much of any of the ingredients in, especially this grapefruit seed extract. I put 3 drops in one night and burned my nose so bad I couldn't sleep all night. So let's start with just lukewarm water. Up to the 8 ounce mark. We'll open up the packet. Now, interestingly, people worry about salt water in the nose. Having the saline solution in the pot is much more comfortable than just regular tap water, like if you were taking a shower. In fact, it really doesn't hurt at all, doesn't burn at all. Saline is basically similar to the salt content of your body, if you will, so it's pretty natural. There's the mix. You'll notice I'm holding it with my thumb over the tip of the Neti pot. Well, if I don't do that and I get this thing spinning, I lose some of it at the tip. So, to use the Neti pot, you're going to put the end, you tilt over, put the end in the upper nostril as you tilt, hard enough to create a seal. Pour about half of it through one nostril and then switch sides and do the other side. So the first side, good seal in there, tip, and that's pretty close to half. Now the other side. And you'll want to have some tissue handy because you're really going to want to wipe your nose when this is done. And then wash the neti pot. And put it aside to dry. And that's it. I hope that you decide to give a neti pot a chance and that it works as well for you as it has for me.